Hello, future CEOs, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 3 R's of interviewing. That is, read the job description, review and prepare interview questions, and research the company. So with these 3 ideas, these 3 R's per se, we are going to have a wonderful interview. We're going to prepare for the interview. We're going to be ready for questions to ask during the interview, and we're going to be ready to state some facts we know about the company. So let's jump right in. The first R is read the job description. And I know you're looking at me like, come on, Brianna. Of course I've read the job description. I did apply for the job after all, and I completely understand. But I know that there are lots of words in that job description. If you scroll down, there's probably a bunch of little paragraphs about each little thing that's required. And I want to remind you that every word that's in that job description counts. Every word needs to be read and understood because ultimately when you're in the interview, you're going to talk about your experience and how it relates to the job. So if this is a newer job, a newer role, a newer industry, you have to connect everything that you've done in your past up until this point to the job. And like I've said before, and I will say it again, it does not necessarily just have to be your corporate professional work experience. This could be something, you've done in a part-time role. This could be something you've done in school, and this could also be related to volunteer work that you've done. So make sure you read the job description, you know what it says, and you can relate your experience to what the job is asking for. The next one that we're going to have here is to review and prepare interview questions. You need to keep in mind that you are interviewing the company and the hiring manager just as much as they are interviewing you. Remember that because you should come with a list of questions that you want to ask about the company because ultimately you need to fit in the company and the company needs to fit with you. So if they have some core values that are completely against your own personal morals and beliefs, they may not be the company for you. So this is a great opportunity to, one, Google a bunch of, common interview questions for whatever industry you're in or whatever job you're in. For example, myself, I am an account manager for the fuel and oil industry. So I would look up common interview questions for account managers. I would take all those different interview questions and have some, ideas or some bullet points on how to answer those. Of course, a most common question that most of us are a little bit nervous to answer comes with our greatest strengths and weaknesses. So I would make sure to practice those, but we'll get into those in another video. So the last and final third R is to research the company. Like I had just stated regarding, interview questions and you interviewing them just as much as they are interviewing you, you also need to make sure the company is a great fit. So you want to look up, see what the company's about, see their core values, see their company culture, and find out a couple of facts from the website or from our dear friend Google, since everything is online nowadays, how we can let the company know we did our research. So by spouting out facts that you've learned while doing research, help gives you extra brownie points. And it'll show them that you do your research. And that is something that people look for, especially detail-oriented. That's something that they look for in their candidates. So knowing that you went the extra mile and did your research is going to get you a lot further along than those candidates who didn't. Also, it makes sure that, it can help you with your list of questions because if you research the company, you can see what they do, you can see their culture, you can see those things, and if it's not there, ask questions. Because remember, they're interviewing you just as much as you're interviewing them. So you have to make sure it's a good career move for you and a good fit for you as well. And of course, if you're someone who's looking for someone to review your resume or some interview preparation sessions, feel free to comment below and let's get started.